WNBA. Because Caitlin Clark is out here flagrant fouling people for she was flagrant fouling on this play involving Angel Reese. And it was basically if you asked the people in the media, they would have thought there was a massacre out there. They would have thought that Caitlin Clark hit her with the people's elbow in the temple
Facts.
and knocked out a couple teeth. But no, it looked like it was a regular basketball play, but it got super crazy, and you even got fans of it getting into it, where they're calling people each other out and calling out their family or
Calling people
who
monkeys.
calling out who they're selecting as their spouse. So it's crazy. It's gotten personal between the fans, and the Indiana fans have been called racist. Caitlin Clark fans have been called racist, and it's like a whole battle. It's like pick a side.
Exactly. It's like pick a side, and I feel like the WNBA doesn't know what's. I mean, yeah, we'll play this video in a few, but yeah, I feel like the WNBA doesn't know what side to pick. Like, do you go ahead
They
and
just
do
love the
you?
drama.
I mean, yeah, do you go ahead and support the women on the team? Because I feel like a majority of the team, a majority of the WNBA players are black. So like, do you go ahead and support them and like stop this whole Indiana thing going on? Because a lot of people are saying like, oh, there's a lot of racism going on. Even one of the players that's like DJ Carrington's current girlfriend left she was the power forward of the Fever. She left it because she was like
She didn't resign, yeah.
she didn't resign. It was just too much. So like, will the WNBA respect that, help the women out, or will they look at the dollar signs? Because at the end of the day, WNBA ain't getting no money. Like
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to blank on
DJ Carrington.
DJ Carrington's girlfriend, but yeah, she was on the Fever, and I think maybe she didn't like seeing the side of the Fever fans that
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to be on this side because you think if you're on Caitlin Clark's team and you know that they're going to build a team around her and you're going to be on like prime TV all the time, that maybe you do want to stay so you can build a name for yourself being in all these highlighted games. But even with that, she didn't want to be on the team and left.
hmm
So it's crazy to see. Um, I've seen some of the stuff with the fans online, but I mean that's just fans of anything. Because if you
yeah, they're
really
blown
think
out of
about it,
proportion.
yeah, I don't. I think the whole thing's blown out of proportion and just gone way crazy. I think it was just a regular foul. I think in the NBA that would be an irregular foul. It's not a flagrant foul in the NBA. It would just been side out of bounds or free throws. Uh, she even got the ball up late, so they might
hmm
have even called it on the floor and not even given her free throws.
True.
But I think this is everyone's blowing out of proportion, and I think they're doing it because it's an easy target to get the WNBA name, in the news. I think that their season just started and they want to start things off with a pop, and this was just an easy target for them to, be the number one news thing from them already.
True, because it is kind of funny how we watch so many WNBA games. Like we'll watch the Dallas Wings, or we'll watch the New York Liberty games, or like the Las Vegas Aces. Like none of those games, you hear nothing about racist fans doing this or racist fan doing that. Like you only hear it at certain games. Like with the NBA, you only hear about racist fans when it's with Westbrook for some strange reason. Like you never or LeBron. Like it's Westbrook and
Well,
LeBron.
I would say Indiana. It's what's funny
What?
is they're both Indiana.
Oh, you hear the racist comments in
Yeah, they
Indiana?
said that the Pacers fans are racist sometimes, and then the Indiana Fever, it's the same fans.
Oh,
Oh my god! But they say they're kind of racist. What other fan base? Uh, I guess it's just Indiana.
horrible.
No, there's been another one. I heard that maybe the Pistons back in the day weren't denied. Oh, the Boston fans.
hmm
The Boston fans are racist. So it's a weird thing if you're a player on the team and you see him being racist. And I was like, yeah, I hate the other team, but I don't want you using racist terms while I'm right here.
But how far will it go? Because I mean, the WNBA All Star Game is going to be held in Indiana. So I mean, like if Caitlin Clark is already having this problem, because I mean, this game was crazy. It ended 93-58.
They
It's like
beat belt to ass.
it's like once that flagrant foul happened, they were only down 14 points. They basically only scored like at least 14, 15 more points, and they just stopped playing after that. So will WNBA players boycott
No,
the Indiana All Star game because it's racist? They racist. That why would I want to be in that the whole place?
That's
Yeah,
what
they
an All
hate
Star
me,
game is.
but they hate me.
Because you're getting paid to be there.
I don't think they get paid. I mean, like they didn't get paid
They
that
get
much. They
paid.
get paid like less than all this good getting paid like less than 200K, 250K is the most highest WNBA player makes. They're not
I
getting paid
mean,
that
yeah, but
much.
they're still getting paid whatever their salary is. No matter, I know.
Angel Reese out here making 75K.
Yeah, no, but she's making more from her endorsements.
That's an endorsement.
You
That
know,
has nothing to do
Reebok
with.
probably pays her more than that.
I mean, so you think? I mean, Reebok better pay that bag for me to go to Indiana. If Reebok want me to go to Indiana and they over here acting all racist, you gotta pay me 200. At least give me
You
seven
know what
mil.
you could do? You could just fake an injury and not play.
But you gotta. I mean, yeah, you won't be playing the All-Star game, but showing up.
Be like, oh, it's so bad. I got to rehab. I'm not allowed to get on a plane right now.
Oh
It's too
Lord.
much swelling.
It's only it's Indiana, Chicago. That's like a 4-hour drive.
Can't make it.
Why you wouldn't make it 4 hours? You ain't gotta
Just
drive.
can't make it. Family emergency. Can't make it.
Nah, but I mean, this situation going on crazy. I mean, it just keeps elevating and elevating. So like, you have this little flagrant foul situation, then you have the whole little not yet. Then you have the whole little picture situation with the Angel with Caitlin Clark and LeBron James, and like,
Oh, that got everyone mad. Yeah, that LeBron took a picture with Caitlin Clark on the IG, and everyone was like, "Traitor! You
exactly.
betrayed us, LeBron. You're supposed to support Angel. You out here taking pictures with the White Devil. Why do you got your arm around Nicolas Cage Jr.?" They were going off in the comments.
Exactly, and then the last thing that came up was like this beef that just came out of nowhere, man. Looks like Ryan Clark and RG3 basically came to blows over this whole Caitlin Clark
Verbal
situation.
blows.
Verbal, yeah, basically. We're gonna play the video and let you see for yourself.
Everyone in the arena had to.
Basketball players federation.
It's just so
Basketball
obvious that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. If you don't know, let me inform you about what happened. Caitlin Clark committed a hard foul on Angel Reese as she was wide open for a free, easy layup. Routine play. Every one of you that's watching has heard your coach tell you, hey, we ain't gonna give them no easy points, no easy baskets, no easy baskets in the paint, baby. So why do I think Angel Reese
I don't think
hates
I've
Caitlin
ever
Clark?
heard a coach
It
talk
could
like
be the
that.
fact that Aaliyah Boston had to save Angel Reese from ending her career.
RG3, he does understand hate. It's the hate of self. He's not having conversations at his home about what black women have to endure because in both of your marriages, you've been married to white women. And the whole time that he's mimicking Angel Reese and bobbing his head and moving his neck, his wife is in the back amening and clapping. And he always points out on social media the color of his wife's skin, as if the color of her skin is what makes her special. Black men who have chose to marry outside of their race, they always feel like they have to go the extra mile to prop up the woman that they're married over black women by denigrating black women. This is what I'd like RG3 to know. No matter how much he continues to echo the microaggressions of racist, he'll be no less black than me. When you look at the play, that's competitiveness, that's rivalry, that's not hate.
Angel Reese clearly hates Caitlin Clark.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy RG3, and I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys
Where's the white
because
bet?
there's been a lot of buzz, a lot of conversations
She's not on the
about my
cast today.
sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, which was purely based in basketball. But I think all of you know there's a line in life that you just simply don't cross. Wives and children are always off limits, and Ryan Clark has sprinted past that line. Ryan Clark didn't like my sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. And that's fine. It's okay. It's part of the game. Sports media, I'm going to have an opinion. This person might not agree with it. That person might not agree with it. But what you don't do is turn around and personally attack me and my family just because you don't agree with a sports opinion that is purely based off the sport. I didn't make it personal. But what that really shows is just how low of a person Ryan Clark is. But Ryan, you crossed the line, man. You made it personal and some. I really believe there should be no space in sports media for personal attacks. I've said it before. But certainly personal attacks against wife and children have always been off limits. Ryan, you attacked me and my family in a public forum on a level that shows just how low of a human being you are. You can disagree with me all you want. Challenge my takes, but keep my family and my wife out of it. That's a boundary that should always be respected, man. Always. Ryan Clark personally attacking me and my family because he disagreed with my sports opinion is a bad look for ESPN. It's cowardly, it's spineless, and it's weak. Ryan Clark personally attacking me and my family. Personally, because he disagreed with my sports opinion is a bad look for him as a man. I hope you get the help you need, brother.
I hope you get the help you need, brother. But nah, I mean, with this whole situation, Ryan Clark really didn't say anything wrong about his wife. All he said was, "Oh, your wife is lovely and everything. I just don't like the way you run your house." So I mean, I don't feel like
I'm
it
gonna
was
have to
warranted.
disagree.
I don't feel like it's warranted. Like I don't feel like, oh yeah, if I say like John Moran has a horrible free throw shot, and you be like, well, the way you run your house sucks ass, and you be like, that wasn't called for. You shouldn't say that. I mean, that's the one part.
No, I mean, I feel like that. I think both people could be wrong. I feel like RG3 was wrong because people were saying that, like, you know, that he crossed the line by saying that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark because he doesn't even know her to say what she's feeling.
True.
So I think RG3 was wrong there. And then I think a lot of people are getting it wrong because I think Ryan Clark crossed the line. Because instead of saying that, like, dude, you're being clickbaity, you're saying she hates her and she doesn't even know it, or like, why are you trying to like flame these narratives that we know that like people are trying to push these like race narratives and stuff. But instead of doing that, he's like, you don't know what you're talking about because you've been married twice and you've married white women twice, so you're not even know how to teach your kids right, or your wife can't teach your kids. Like, yeah, he did talk about wife and kids. So for people saying no that he didn't, it's like, well, did you not listen?
I mean,
Like,
he mentioned we say anything bad about him. What did we say bad about the wife
the
and
fact
kids?
that he's even mentioning,
No.
what's the point?
No. But what did I say bad about it? I didn't say anything bad. If you want to talk about what I said about your wife and kids, I said you have great wife and kids. I just mentioned your wife and kids. But I said if we actually listen to what I said your wife and kids are great, but I hate the way you run your household. That's not. But I didn't say anything about the wife and kids. The wife and kids, I said they're amazing. But I don't like you and the way you run your household. That's it.
But why is that even bringing up?
I don't. But I didn't say anything bad about him. I just said I don't like the way you run your household. But if I said you said something bad about my wife, what did I say about your wife? You said that she's a nice person.
Well, you said she basically can't teach your child how to
I said
survive in this world.
You can't teach your child how to survive in this world, but your wife is amazing.
That's not what it sounded like to me.
He said your wife is amazing. He said he gave your wife a compliment. Ryan Clark said your wife is amazing. When I met your wife is cool. But I don't like you. I don't like what you do. I don't like. That's what he said.
And he was saying, you know, that he does these microaggressions and talking about how when he runs his household has nothing to do with
True.
Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese.
I give you that. Yeah.
So I just feel like he's being random and like
True.
He's basically trying to call out RG3 for being an Uncle Tom.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I give you that.
And even bringing up that you can't even raise your family right because you only marry white women. So I feel like that like he should have just called him out for like saying that you're just like you're doing a clickbaiting and feeding into race narratives for clicks.
True.
And you should be ashamed of yourself rather than talking about how his actions and selections affect his household or his kids. Like what are you talking about?
But your wife is amazing. But your wife is still amazing.
Nah.
He said your wife is
Ryan
amazing.
Clark is a bona fide idiot. But I don't really like RG3 either, so it's just like two idiots talking. It's like I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. I think they're both wrong.
True.
I think RG3 was wrong for his take because I don't think it was just a regular sports take because he wasn't like critiquing the game. I think he was just clickbaiting and rage baiting. And then Ryan Clark, I just feel like he just
You didn't take it to the household.
I feel like he's like trying to play ignorant, but he knows exactly what he was doing.
True. I give
Like
you
he
that.
was literally saying a whole bunch of stuff without saying it, but saying it all around it, and then trying to be like, but I literally didn't say it verbatim. And it's like you're trying to like say you didn't say it by a technicality, but everyone knows exactly what you were saying.
But I didn't say it.
And that's why people get slapped.
Facts. I mean, hey, I didn't say
That's
it.
why people get assaulted.
I mean, that does happen. But do you think that would happen in this situation? Do you feel like Ryan? Because I've looked
I
it
think
up.
RG3 would beat up Ryan Clark.
You think so?
He's got the power of Christ in his hands. He can't be stopped.
Got the power of Christ. It can't be stopped. Man, but y'all comment.
RG3 is very religious. I don't know if Ryan Clark. I've never really seen him be a religious person.
Oh my God.
So I'm just gonna give him bonus points.
Comment down below. Who do you think is more in the wrong? Is RG3 in the wrong? Is Ryan Clark in the wrong?
They're both wrong. Comment down below. They both wrong. Comment down both.
Yeah, they both. I feel like they're both wrong. But speaking of wrong, man.